Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is your next 30-day reading, and to get it started, we're going to go with the Inside Degrees for your opening guidance by Elias Lonsdale. And your reading boiled down to a number 12, so that would be Gemini 12 degrees. And it is many huge urns filled with wheat, outrageous infinities of riches to share, accessing these in stages, always having more than enough and then still having more again. Good fortune, prosperity outside and in. You bear gifts and talents, treasures and marvels, multi-dimensional, simultaneously celebratory, expanding to meet the need, tapping the universal supply in touch with the boundlessness of existence. All of this comes so naturally and effortlessly to you that the challenge is to value it, to honor it, to realize what is happening. Being this way is so fertile with promise and hope that it can dissipate into schemes, or it can come back to life as the real thing. Of your being granted an orchestrator, coordinator, mediator gift, being offered by Spirit whatever you need to open up futures and expand possibilities wherever you go. Okay, Gemini, so you seem like you're coming into a time, or you've been in a time of great prosperity, and one that abundance is becoming a normal to you, and you run the risk of not really honoring and valuing it. So you're being urged to not do that, to realize that yes, what you have is a blessing, and to not become cynical behind it, right? Because we have the obstacles here, and it's the wall. So it's something that we need to break through and get over, because we also have the radical honesty, and it's the belief in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. So in here, we also have the empty well. So this is a time to replenish. So it seems like you've been burning your candle at both ends, and you've come to a point now where it's really time for you to replenish yourself. It's really time for you to gain back your strength, to do a little bit of self-care, and just to come to one with yourself at this time. Because it says lantern consciousness is light. So it's just telling you to be aware of what you're conscious of, because you're going to shed light in that area of your life, right? And it says assistance with access. It says it is necessary to ask for help, it is necessary to ask for assist and accept help in order to receive it. Oof, excuse me. Right? And we have confusion here. It says growth hurts, heals, harnesses a way through the uncertainty. And creative power, release your alchemical energy into the world. So you may be at a time where you're feeling as though your energy is drained. And because of this, it's causing like fuzziness of the brain. It's causing confusion. You feeling like you are caught up in a chaotic place. But it's just telling you that rely on your creative power more so. And if you're in this place where your energy is totally wrecked and totally at a negative level, it's telling you it's time to ask for assistance. Don't act as if that you can be the only one to carry all the load, all the burdens. It's time that people shoulder the burden, shoulder the weight, be able to assist you in certain ways to take a little bit of load off of you. And it's good that you should put your consciousness to exactly what it is that you need. And right now it's needing to harness your power back. Okay, Gemini? What is this obstacle for Gemini? What is this obstacle for Gemini for the next 30? Okay. Yeah, it's so much going on, Gemini, because this is like a fast moving night. So it's the obstacle is for you to be able to take some time for yourself, regardless of the fast pace, maybe profession that you're in, or lifestyle, or home. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe, you're a businesswoman and you don't, or business person, and you don't have time to relax. you're always on the go, and it's causing you to feel as though your well is empty. Why is the Knight of Air here with the obstacles card? Thank you. Seven of Earth, the confusion. Yeah. So there's so much going on right now for you that it's causing a lot of confusion. What is the radical honesty that Geminis need to have with themselves? King of Air. Yeah, so it's time for you to really ask for help. I mean, that's what I'm getting from this, is like, you may be feeling like you are so, like, powerful or so right on task that you don't need to ask for help. But I'm seeing that your energies are being very much depleted, and it's really time for you to ask for help. That you don't get stuck in this self-deprecation, self-denial of thinking that, yes, yeah, that's ego. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get stuck in that mind frame of saying, you know, you could do it by yourself, you don't need any help, when honestly you're running on E. Why is the empty well here for Geminis? The Sun. Yeah, because there's no, I mean, this is a happy card regardless if it's upside down or right side up, right? But there's no happiness right now because you're drained. So you can't see the brighter day. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. You can't see the brighter day because your reserves are not replenished right now. Why is the Lantern here for Geminis? Why is the Lantern here for Geminis? Why is the okay. Six of Water. Yeah. So the conscious mind is asking you to go to a place where, oh, sorry. I was thinking the Six of Swords. My bad. No, that's not what it is. This is about nostalgia. This is about rose-colored glasses. This is about children. This is about their past. You know, fond memories of the past. So it's telling me that you're putting your conscious mind. So you may be overburdening yourself or overworking yourself to be able to provide for your children, right? One more for the Six of Water. One more for the Six of Water with the Lantern, please. Thank you. Three of Water. Yeah. Yeah, because you want to be able to provide a happy life for your children and or for the people that you love. You want to be able to provide happy times, and this is what you're consciously working towards. Why is the assistance with access? Why is assistance with access here for Geminis? Three of Earth. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If you're working and right now you're overburdened, you need to be able to ask, okay, because your family is not just there for as a responsibility for you. You know, the family is meant to help each other and to carry each other's burdens, right? So it's like saying, if you are working and you find that you cannot keep up with, okay, if say for instance you're a mother and you've decided to start working outside of the home, but now you are also expected to do everything that you used to do when you weren't working outside of the home, plus have a job. This is telling you that it's time for you to ask for assistance. You know, if there's something going on, or this could be at your workplace, if you're overburdened with the duties of your job, it's asking you to ask for assistance because it seems as though you are really depleted right here, you know? Yeah. And what will happen is that you'll end up missing an opportunity because you're not asking for assistance, and you'll end up being overburdened. And this could result to you losing your job because of the body crashing or a mental break or something like that. So you just have to make sure you're not overburdening yourself with too much labor. What is this confusion here for Geminis? Why is the confusion card here for Geminis? Two of Air. Okay, so there's a decision that you're unwilling to make. Two cards for this decision. What's the first decision for Geminis? Okay. Queen of Earth. Okay, second decision. What is the second decision? Okay, oh, that one too. Okay. So there's confusion because you've been waiting on something And, you know, you've been holding your beliefs towards it. Like whatever this thing it is that you're waiting on, you've been holding your beliefs towards it. And you're standing your ground for it, even though you haven't seen the fruits of it, right? Or there is this thing where, or this could be something that you've been in a long-standing thing with, right? But it's like you're defending this and you want to keep it going, but also you're really thinking about your pentacles, you know, of being able to provide the life that you want for your family, just like up here. So it's like, one more, please, for this confusion card. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're just juggling. You're uncertain about what it is that you actually want. And it's like, I don't know if somebody's making you feel guilty for the choices that you're making, and you're trying to overcompensate by overworking yourself, but it's not a good idea to overwork yourself to the point of exhaustion, because something has to give. What is this creative power that Gemini needs to unleash into the world? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this, maybe you want to have a successful self-employment, or you could want to end a relationship, but this is, to me, more about you finding a creative endeavor that you would like to pursue. And the truth of the matter is that it's time for you to put that out there. So even if this is not in like the creative sense of art, but in the sense of like a lecture or a course that you want to put out, it's telling you that it's time for you to unleash these things into the world. Why is the Ace of Swords here with the Nine of Earth for Geminis? Two of Water. Okay, so this could have to do with about love. Like you could want to move on from one relationship to another. Two of Fire. Yeah. It's a choice that you need to make that is going to fulfill you. And it's telling you you do have the power to do this. So don't second guess yourself. If this is something that you want, we only have one life, and it's only fair that we should live it to the fullest. Okay? All right, so we're going to go into your closing guidance. One second. Oh, it was 3. Okay. Okay, so it's Gemini, the 3rd degree, what it boils down to. And it says, a dense thicket of brambles surrounding a magic castle. Externals, obstacles, postponements absorbed your mind. Forefront affairs fascinate and divert. Semblances entices. Yet the one who goes for all of this is the one dimension of selfhood. Another dimension is waiting in a perfectly intact place of undiminished life force. A third dimension meditates between these two. Keep self and the world guessing, off balance, juggling, dissembling, playing, pretending, being so many things at once that it is impossible to think about. You are cast loose in a mystical landscape and wandering forever, yet always right there, doing just what is needed to be done and disarming all expectations, including your own. Well, that's exactly what it is. All right, Gemini, I thank you so much for coming to the Black-Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her love and grace. Ashe.